Hey guys, it's Cameron Lyons. Welcome back to another Project Life Process video. This one is week 9 for 2018, and I'm so sorry that it's taken me so long to get this video out to you. I have no excuse for it. I've had it edited for a long time, but I just haven't gotten around to actually doing the voiceover and all the stuff. So here it is now. I'm so sorry again, and I promise that I will be more punctual in the future with my videos. Um, so I hope you can forgive me. I hope you still know who I am and what I am, and you're still interested in me. So to get started on this spread, I am stamping the date on this photo. It's from a screenshot of a Twitch chat, which is like whatever I watch Overwatch streams on it. And I was watching this person that I like to watch, and I actually got a subscription gifted to me. So I thought that was really neat, and I decided to take a screenshot to commemorate the occasion. And you saw me auditioning those two cards on the bottom, that heart one along with this white one that says love, and they both have the nice blue teal color to match the title card, and I'm not really sure which one I want to use because I really like this white one because it makes the spread look clean and neat, except that I didn't really have that much to say about this week because it was essentially a normal week of studying. I had a lot of tests and a lot of homework and stuff to do, so I didn't really have that much to say about this week. So I decided to swap it out for a different journaling card. So I'm just going to add this. There's an emote from the Twitch chat that I printed off, and I'm going to put some dimensional stickers on it and add it to my journaling card. And I really think that's a really cute personalized embellishment that I'll be able to look back at. And I just like flipping through my album and seeing uh, really cute Imp Mercy just waving at me. I really like how that looks with the color scheme too, with the nice pink plus sign background there. So I really think that one looks nice and cute. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the title card. I'm going to stamp the dates down. And I was thinking about stamping them onto the top, but it wasn't really like it would have been way too left side heavy, so I decided to stamp it onto the bottom right, which it looks a little bit off to me, but I'm not really sure where I could have placed them otherwise, so I think that's like totally fine. And next I'm going to pull over this chipboard set. This is from the December Studio Calico. I'm not entirely sure what this one's called. I totally forgot, but I pull off two chipboards. This gray one says currently, and the other one says today. So I'm going to put the today one on that bottom right card because those little hearts say for the love of, for the love of, for the love of. So I'm going to put that one, that today chipboard on the one that says for the love of today. And I think that's really cute. And the currently one, I put on this photo of boyfriend because that's currently, I don't know. And I'm also going to stamp hello lovely because he's looking very cute with that Snapchat filter. And I really like this picture because it goes well with the color scheme from the Twitch chat and that little Mercy emote. So I think it makes a good addition to the spread. And I'm going to move on to that card now. So I pull over this stamp set. It's from the Ali Edwards Week in the Life stamp set, and I love it. I really love it. There's all these different words and, of course, the numbers, which I'm not sure if I've used so far this year, but I definitely used them a lot last year after I got this. So I'm going to stamp different phrases on this card. Like, for example, I'm going to stamp for the love of adventure and for the love of our story, for the love of real life, for the love of love. And so I think that uh, I was really proud of that idea when I thought of it. So I think it looks really nice and it's a good way to use products, I guess. So I'm really happy that I decided to go ahead and do that. Okay, so while I'm stamping this, I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that um, later on this year for my process videos, you might see something different because I was thinking of combining some weeks together because my life consists of a lot of studying. So some weeks I will have maybe one picture and it's of like my textbook. So I don't want to do a whole 6 by 12 spread about one picture. So I decided that I could combine weeks. So maybe I have that one picture from one week along with some other pictures from the next week that together could make a nice full spread. So you'll see actually in a couple process videos, I already did that for one week and I think it turned out just fine. It looks really nice and it got all the stories that I needed to get documented down. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of the fact that later on there won't be 52 2018 process videos, but some weeks might be combined. And also, hopefully, it will help me be able to keep my album narrower, and maybe I can only use one album for 2018 instead of two albums like most people do. So, uh, you guys will see that in the future, I guess. So, okay, now, so back to the spread. I've pulled out my stamp sets now, and I'm looking for stamps that kind of have a box around them that I could stamp and cut out. So I pull over this one from the review stamp, the review stamp, the review story stamp, tongue twister, that says Life in Progress, and this other one from the Tough story stamp that says Yes I Can. And I'm going to put those on those two pictures because the one is a picture of my biochem studying. So I'm going to put the Yes I Can because I can study. I might not do well, but I can at least study. That's what I can control. So I have to focus on that. And then the Life in Progress one is the other studying photo, which is a picture of my biochem notes in front of the TV while I'm playing Overwatch, which is probably not the best studying, but I mean, it's better than nothing, right? So that's just essentially what my life is, studying in Overwatch. So I thought that would be really good to add those two things on there. And again, I've said it before, I really, really love stamping on photos. I think it's just the perfect embellishment. I mean, obviously, in this case, I didn't stamp directly on the photo, but stamping onto cardstock and cutting it out, I think it looks just as good if you have maybe a darker photo or with alternating colors. And now I've grabbed my white pen and I'm just going to add a line or two of journaling to explain what exactly is going on in the photo. And I think that completes those two photos really nicely. I love how they're similarly structured, but just a little bit different in their composition. So I'm going to tape down those two cardstock thing, and I accidentally put that one on crooked, which is not really a big deal. I couldn't pull it off or it would have ripped the photo, so I decided to just leave it and staple it down. And looking at it, I can barely tell now. When I did it, it really bugged me, but now it's not a big deal, and in 20 years, it'll be even less of a big deal, so I'm not worried about that at all. And I'm going to do the same thing to this photo where I'm just going to glue it down and staple it. So I'm going to move on to that card, and I think it looks really good, but it's missing a little something. So I'm going to pull over my diary and look to see what kind of events happened this week. So I'm just going to jot down really quick things like, for example, I put down thankful for my boyfriend who takes me to Subway. Glad I managed to place whatever 2090 in Overwatch, and I got a backup drive for my baby computer today. So just really little things that maybe don't warrant an entire journaling card, but I wanted to document them on this nice little card, and I think that fills it up really nicely. And now I'm going to move on to the last journaling card. This one is an Ali Edwards one. I think it's from the Love Story Kit. It says date on the top, and then uh, it has a bunch of loving, 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 loving. So I'm just going to jot down quick things again, like loving macaroni, loving watching Twitch, not loving studying, all the kind of stuff. So and when I slid it in, you can see my thumb. I totally smudged that the date on it, like when I slid in with my thumb. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not a perfectionist, but in this spread, I already left one thing that was bothering me with that crooked life in progress stamp. So I'm gonna have to end up going back and changing that date later. But you see, I just keep tapping it because it's bothering me. But I'll get to it. Don't worry. But for now, I was trying to make some chipboards work to add a little extra embellishment, but they looked bad in my opinion. So I pull over these really tiny wood veneer hearts that I love a lot, and I think that adds the perfect finishing touch. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it to that heart and also to the title card. And so I just realized that when I was talking about my journaling from that bottom right card, I said I placed 2090 in Overwatch, but if anyone watches Overwatch and they're watching this, um, like, I actually placed 2890, okay, so I'm high platinum, so I just don't think that I'm really bad, just I placed high platinum, so I just in case anyone that plays Overwatch is watching, they better know that I'm good at this game. So anyways, here I am going back to fix that smudge that was really bothering me. And like, obviously I can see that this piece of paper has been cut out and placed it on, but to me it looks better than that really ugly smudged stamp that is on there right now. So I'm glad I made that change. And once that's down, I'm going to slide it in and call this spread good. So as always, thanks for watching, and again, so sorry for the delay, but I hope to see you guys real soon. So please like and subscribe for more.